So I've already give you my top 5 Marvel superheroes. So in this video today, I'm going to give you my top 5 Marvel villains. What's up YouTube? Welcome back to the channel, and in today's video I'm going to take you through my top 5 Marvel villains. I've already done the top 5 Marvel heroes that are my favourites. If you haven't already seen that video, definitely go check it out after this video. But today, let's focus on the bad guys. So at number 5, it is Mystique. Everyone knows I'm a big Spider-Man and X-Men fan, so it is going to probably be heavily influenced in this top 5. But Mystique has always been a great character within the X-Men. That ability to be able to change and take on any form just was so awesome whenever I watched it in the old 90s TV show. And they're bringing back X-Men 97. I'm really looking forward to seeing that series. I've already watched through the old X-Men 90s series, and it is still brilliant. Loved that whenever I was growing up. Number 4. So coming in at number 4, again, X-Men, Spider-Man, my favourite shows. So my fourth favourite villain in Marvel Universe is Lizard. And it was the very first villain you seen in the Spider-Man 90s animated show, and it was great to see him make the live action screen as well. Doc Connors was always a great character. That struggle between good and evil and stuff. Obviously the Lizard was his evil alter ego, but I always loved that whole mutant sort of stuff. Like, absolutely fantastic. Great show. I know they hinted at it in the first Tobey Maguire sort of movies and stuff, and I was like really looking forward to it because obviously Doc Connors showed up and was chatting to Tobey Maguire, Spider-Man, Peter Parker, and I was like really excited then because he is one of my favourite Spider-Man villains, obviously after the symbiotes, but we'll get to that. And it was just great that he finally did get a representation in the live action, albeit not perfect for me, but I still really like the character. Number 3, and this one could potentially become a very big one now over the next few years, where the MCU is going, because they bought back Fantastic Four, which could bring Doctor Doom. And I really like this character, and he is heavily involved in quite a lot of the animated shows back in the day and into the comic books. He crossed over from Fantastic Four into Spider-Man, X-Men, the whole lot. He is going to be the next big bad, or at least leading into the following big bad. But I definitely think he is up there with Thanos for me, and I would love to see him as the next big bad in the MCU after this whole Kang Dynasty thing, if they're going ahead with that and stuff. I heard a lot of different things, a lot of rumors. Try to avoid rumors, try to avoid all that until I hear concrete facts. But I definitely think Doctor Doom has to be a big villain very soon in the MCU. Number 2, and coming in at number 2 on my top 5 Marvel villains list is Magneto. And again, big X-Men, Spider-Man fan within the MCU, and Magneto is just fantastic. It was always a really good villain, I thought. It pretty much was like the Optimus and Megatron of the MCU. You had Professor X was your Optimus and Magneto was your Megatron. You know, they had that quarrel between each other, almost like brothers. I know a lot of people, Transformers fans, don't like that route with Optimus and Megatron being brothers, friends, in the past. But that's pretty much how Professor X and Magneto was, and I thought Magneto was fantastic. Would I really like to see him hit the MCU? 100%. Definitely another one that I want to see come into the MCU. Is he big enough to be the big bad? I'm not so sure, but he definitely can be a villain within the movie. If they're bringing the X-Men into it, they have to bring Magneto into it. Doctor Doom for me still would be the big bad. And number 1. So my top favourite Marvel villain, and it's not Venom, because I class him more as an anti-hero more than a villain. I know he did start off as a villain fighting Spider-Man and stuff, but over the time he has become more of a hero. So, if you haven't already guessed it from the hint that's right in front of you this whole time, my number one favorite Marvel villain is Carnage. I just think he is absolutely incredible. He's just so dark. I do think that whenever they've done him there in the live action Venom movies, I think the movie had to be rated 18. You know, you have to make a really good Carnage, the movie has to be completely 18 or R rated to get the proper Carnage. They didn't do that, and it was just a little bit toned down for Carnage in my opinion. But I think that Carnage is such a lethal character, and he takes great pride in tearing things apart and, you know, impaling everything. And I just think that they just missed it in the live action movie. Would I love to see them do an actual Carnage movie? Yes. Yes, I would. But that's just me. And that's it for today's video, guys. I hope you really enjoyed this. It's really fun doing these top 5 videos. I would like to really hear what your top 5 Marvel villains would be. And if you haven't checked out my other top 5 videos, definitely go check those out now. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and until next time, stay awesome.